His teammates got him 2 runs on 3 hits. And Jorge Posada throws it over the head of Messina. And how loose is Messina? He looks back at Posada and smiles. You never did that in the postseason, did you?
I did that with men on base a couple of times. I did.
Did it make it to the outfield?
Oh, come on.
I didn't even mean it that way. Here's a 1-0.
Most of the time.
2-0. I don't know why Anderson reacted that way. It was called ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Anderson 4 for 16 in this series. 2-1. We used to talk about David Cone when he was with the Yankees, being creative on the mound, trying to find a different way every time to get an out. Messina is now in that category. He delivers down and in. Anderson able to hold up in the count 3-1.
You could see Mike shaking off Posada, shaking off the fastball. He went to the curve. That was out of the strike zone.
Anderson on 3-1, rips it into right field. Did he get enough? Sheffield back at the wall. It's a 2-1 game. Now it's Molina who shoots one into center field, and here come the Angels. Darren in game 1 against Messina, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. In this series, 5 out of 16. And a strike is in from the Yankee right-hander. Realize this, while we talked about the deep bullpen for the Angels, and that's been a storyline running throughout this series with Donnelly and Shields and Escobar and, of course, Rodriguez, the Yankees have Randy Johnson out in their bullpen. They have Chin-Ming Wong out in their bullpen. They have 10-game winner Aaron Small out in their bullpen. There's another strike, and it's 0-2. So if Messina gets into a long inning, Randy Johnson, who's sitting out in that pen, is one of the options for Joe Torre. There's Small, and there's Wong. Erstad takes ball 1. And with all that being said, we told you who was going to get the ball in game 1 of the ALCS tomorrow night for the Angels. It was going to be Irvin Santana if they advanced. For Joe Torre and the Yankees, they have sent Jared Wright, who's not even on the roster for this round of the playoffs, to Chicago already to prepare for a potential game 1 start tomorrow night on the south side. Erstad strikes out. Good pitch by Messina, down and in. Here's Juan Rivera, former Yankee, has had a good LDS, 5 out of 13. 2 of his 5 hits were against Messina in game 1. Strike 1.
Traded from the Yankees to the Montreal Expos. He went to the Washington Nationals. Of course, Washington moving to our nation's capital from Montreal and coming to the Angels in the Jose Guillen deal. And he looks like a different hitter with the Angels than he did with the New York Yankees. Much more aggressive.
You might be able to credit some of that to Mickey Hatcher, the hitting instructors for Mike Scioscia, and a former Dodger teammate of Mike Scioscia.
Remember the 1988 World Champion Dodgers, the Kirk Gibson home run in game 1. They beat Oakland in 5. Oral Hershiser, the most valuable player of that series.
A 1-1. While the Yankees are in the field, Paul Bird is no longer warming up, so it appears that Irvin Santana is going to go back out there for the third inning. Two balls and a strike on Rivera.
Mike Scioscia giving him a chance to start his own inning instead of coming into a situation where the count's 3-2, as it was in the top of the second.
On the inside corner, good pitch. And strike two on Rivera. The Yankees have Giambi holding at first against one of the slowest runners in Major League Baseball in Benji Molina. Big hole on the right side of the infield if Rivera can shoot it that way. Here's a 2-2. Missed the outside corner. Full count.
I think the reason for that is that both Tino Martinez and Jason Giambi don't like to play behind the runner because it obscures their view in case a ground ball is hit their way. I've seen the Yankees do that a number of times, hold the runner when there really is no reason to.
Finley on deck and Rivera hops out. Runner goes on a 3-2 pitch and a pop-up. This is going to be a long run for Cano. And the rookie is there for out number 2. Here's Finley. 1 for 9 in this series. He could erase a frustrating regular season where he did not provide the pop he was supposed to. Hitting only 12 home runs during 2005 with something big here in game 5. He takes a strike. It's amazing how you can play for 6 months, play 162 games plus however many in the postseason, and a guy's year can be judged on 1 inning on the mound or 1 big at bat at the plate.
That is absolutely true.
Forget the first 6 months.
Yeah, good or
love
bad.
you.
Good or bad.
1 ball, 1 strike on Finley.
One week in October has seen the game filled with some unlikely heroes through the years.
How about the game just yesterday?
Yeah.
Game 4 of the National League Division Series between Atlanta and Houston.
Yep.
How many heroes were there for Houston yesterday? Clemens got the win. Burke got the game-winning home run. Ausmus the home run to tie it with 2 out in the 9th. And before that in the 8th, the grand slam by Berkman.
2 grand slams in 1 game, the first time in postseason history that's happened.
2-1 now on Finley.
Dave LaRoche of the Atlanta Braves hit the other one. Beg your pardon, his father is Dave LaRoche. Adam LaRoche hit the other one.
2 balls, 2 strikes now on Finley on that tailing pitch from Messina.
If Dave LaRoche had hit a grand slam, it would have been in a beer league somewhere, and I'm sure Dave's listening right now.
On 2-2, Finley checks his swing. It's a full count. The runner at first will go. Yesterday, the game-winning home run hit by Burke, the grand slam by Berkman. Both home run balls caught by the same fan.
Really?
In the Crawford boxes at Houston.
How about that?
How about that fan staying for 5 hours and 50 minutes?
Catch 2 home run balls.
It was Sean Dean's day. Runner will go. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Finley. 2 on, 2 out. As Messina hands out the 2-out walk to bring in Kennedy. 2 on, 2 out. Kennedy a chance to tie it with a hit. In the air to right center field. Crosby on the move. He's there. The two collide, and the ball is free. 2 runs are going to score, and the Angels take the lead. Crosby and Sheffield collide.
I think it's Gary Sheffield's ball because the ball was hooking back to Gary, but there is no way with the crowd sound here at Angel Stadium for either to hear each other. Sheffield would have made the play unimpeded, but the collision with Crosby, neither can hear one another. Both appear to be all right, and a triple for Adam Kennedy puts the Angels ahead.
Gene Monahan, the trainer for the Yankees, out to check on Sheffield. Either one could have caught it, and neither one did.
Well, a left-handed hitter hit the ball, and normally into the right center field gap, if both the right fielder and the center fielder get the same jump, the ball's going to curl back and sail back toward the right fielder. Sheffield had a better chance of catching that ball than Crosby. The ball is actually going away from Crosby, but they collide, and a huge break for the Angels.
So the home run, then the hit by Molina. Erstad struck out. Rivera popped up. The walk to Finley, and the 2-out, 2-run triple by Kennedy. Here's Figgins with a chance to add to an Angel 3-2 second inning lead. And a breaking ball is a beauty for strike 1. Let's go down to Chris Myers.
Joe and Tim, you're right on about the crowd noise. It's much louder here in Game 5 than in Game 1. It had to have an effect. Also, Roy White, up at the end of the Yankee dugout, located where I am, each inning has been working with Crosby. Where's the rookie motioning him different positions, different areas to play, and didn't seem to do that prior to this inning. Joe?
On the outside corner to Figgins. And the count's 0-2.
The Yankees are lucky that that was not a inside the park home run. The ball, fortunately for the Yankees, did not bounce far enough away for Kennedy to make it home. He had to stop at third.
Yankees got 2. Angels get 3. Anderson made it 2-1. The ball hit by Kennedy puts LA on top.